What up, YouTube? It's your girl Bambi, and welcome back to December. So, as you can probably tell by the title of this video, today I will be painting the front door. And I'm just giving you an opportunity to see the tools that I'm using for today's video. Yep, have the paint, the brush, I got a little pan, a roller, there's some tape, and of course, I have a drop cloth. All right, and so what I'm showing you here is just me taking the opportunity to sand down the door. The lighting here is not really good. That's because it was close to, I want to say maybe close to 4. And so I was getting ready to lose lighting here, and I'm trying to work as fast as I possibly can. This door has bothered me since the very beginning. Okay, so it actually ended up getting worse when I want to say it was probably my first year here in the house, wanted to decorate for Christmas, and so ended up taping these like glitter snowflakes on the door, and it was a disaster. When removing it, it started to peel the paint and left glue behind. So that's what all those little marks are on there. It's like some hard glue that I'm actually sanding off because I want to start with a really smooth surface. Now, I'm no pro, so everything you're going to see in this video basically is by an amateur that just likes to do things on her own. And I thought it would be cheaper to paint the door. It's a perfectly good door rather than to spend money to purchase a new one. So here you'll see the doors all taped off. And this is actually the next day. I started early in the morning because I wanted to have enough time to do a couple of coats, allow a few hours of drying in between each coat. And yeah, it was too dark, so I wouldn't have been able to film. So that's why I waited till the next day. So I'm using the brush. It's actually an angle brush, which I had to do some research because I've never painted a door before. And I was trying to figure out what would be the best method or best tools to use to paint the door. And so with every video that came up, basically said I need to use an angle brush. So yeah, there you go. So I'm starting there with the brush. What I did end up finding out is that I probably should have stayed like within the crevices with the brush. I mean, that's what it was for, to be able to get into those crevices and make sure that it was actually covering well. And use the roller, which I don't get to until a little later in the video, to go over all of those surfaces that are easier to reach. The reason why I should have did it that way is because what I was finding is that any of those surfaces that are raised and easy to get to, that I had paint go outside of those crevices, it started to dry pretty quickly and leave like a darker patch underneath of the layer that I was putting on with the roller. So, and I needed to use the roller over the entire door because that really helped out with the finish so that you don't see the brush strokes. But anyway, I digress. I'm just going to go ahead, put the paint on here, do the best job that I possibly can with the roller to try to smooth everything out. And you'll see the final product towards the end. I'm just going to allow this to rock out and let you listen to some music. So hold tight.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet. Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even screaming out loud from the top of my lungs, baby.
All right, just a quick reminder. Here's where we started. You see the door, all of the glue marks that are on there that I ended up sanding out to get a smooth finish. All right, y'all, so here is the final, not really final, because I need to touch up around the window, but after 3 coats and a complete 24 hours of drying, here's the door. So I think it's a pretty good job. What do you think? Comment down below, let me know.